La GM strikes again. You heard it here first, man. La GM. That's his nickname. LeBron James, even at his age, still making some great moves. You know, the Euro. The Euro step to the salaries, baby. The man is amazing in what he can option and what he can do for teams with his name on there, man. Rondo joins the frenzy of I want to join the Lakers and win a championship. We know what it is. Let's be honest. That's everybody right now. I want to join the Lakers and win a championship. That's a new game in town. Rondo joins. They were talking about your boy Isaiah Thomas, who just did his thing. I'm in these streets, so yeah, I saw it. In a little summer league game, I believe we dropped over 80 points. I believe 84 points, somewhere around there. 81. And they said, hey, man, got to get this guy on the team. Maybe the Lakers make sense. And I thought that would have been a great move for them. But however, Memphis got Rondo. And then Rondo says, you know what, Isaiah? I'm sorry. I need the 70-degree weather and sunshine. He joins the Lakers on an onslaught of players that have come in non-defensive minded as the freaking what they had in the past, and comes up to make some action happen for the LA Lakers. Okay, Trevor Ariza joins the fray. They got Mr. Russell Westbrook, Dwight Howard for the defense, Kendrick Nunn, Malik Monk. Woo wee, boy, boy, Lord God, when you talk about offensive power, Schrader, what a mistake, my man. You thought you were needed. You had in Nunn, you had in Monk. Guess what? Not needed. They are filled up at the guard position. And they got Horton Tucker, an amazing season. He's going to have to play small forward. So is Wayne Ellington. Trevor Ariza joins the defensive bunch. Summer League-wise, you saw Mr. Reeves in the Summer League. If anyone was watching that, nice player. Can shoot. Not sure about Ayaye, but they signed him. They saw something in him. Maybe season-wise he showed something. And that is where we're at. They let Ben McLemore go. I wasn't too keen on that. I like his height. He's 6'5", a little taller than Monk or Nunn. Can't put the ball to the floor like, I would say Nunn. Nunn has more handles than Mr. Monk. However, a nice three-point shooter, a nice set shooter. I don't know why they didn't keep him, all right? Just didn't make sense to me. Now we look at the depth charts, you move over, and we say, what do they got now? Russell Westbrook at the point guard. This is the problem. How dare you? You think Wayne Ellington's going to start over Taylor Horton Tucker? How? In what life? Horton Tucker's your starter at shooting guard, in my opinion, unless they need some bench up, and I think they got it. I think what you're going to see is a Monk, Nunn, Ellington on the second unit. Ariza as a big four, and then Davis. They still got Marcus Saul. They still got Dwight Howard. Now, you add on the one missing piece that no one's talking about. Carmelo Anthony, Nunn, Monk, Ellington. Very nice. Here goes the problem. Dwight Howard is going to be the only defensive anchor for the squad. That's a problem. They're going to rely heavily on him to do his thing, and I'm worried about that. I'm worried about Dwight being the only defensive-minded guy there. I know I just said Ariza, but where does he play? This is a log jam a little bit, but a good log jam to have. At this point, I wouldn't try to sign anybody else unless it's an athletic power forward, small forward, or center with tremendous leaping ability who's defensively focused. That's what they need now. Big leaper, like Greg Jones and all those guys they picked up from Texas. Texas had a lot of them, 3 of them, matter of fact. They need one of those leaping guys to secure this lineup and make their run. I think this may be one of the better onslaughts of teams I've ever seen from pickups this cheap. I like everything they have. They're just going to have 5 minutes. I think the Lakers go far. Is it championship worthy? Let me tell you something. Here goes the problem. No matter how many names you have, there's still only 48 minutes to a game. Let me say that again. No matter how many plays you have, there's only 48 minutes to a game. A lot of these guys, some of these guys are streak shooters. If they don't get the minutes, they won't show through. That's why a lot of players look like shit when they come over to play with LeBron James. Nunn is a streak shooter. Monk is a streak shooter. If they do not get them in that, again, wrong fits for this team. Should have been It should have been, what's his name? What's the dude's name from Duke? Oh my God, JJ Redick. It should have been JJ Redick. Those type of players that just come in and shoot. You know, that's the guys they should have got. They did not incorporate that mindset. They got a lot of guys that need all the ball dribble. I would say the most off the ball dribble person in this group is Malik Monk, without a doubt, and their draft pick, Mr. Reeves. Wayne Ellington also fits the mold, my bad. But for me, I truly think they could have done better with who they're trying to facilitate on this team from a scoring perspective, because they're going to be able to do that. With that being said, the Lakers add on Rondo to this lineup, and now you say, where do all the rest of the guys go? That's the problem. Where does Rondo fit on this team? Not enough minutes. I think it's going to be disgruntled. I think his agents should rethink if Rondo wants to play where he wants to be. All right? You got Nunn, you got Monk, you know? You got Westbrook. So Westbrook and Rondo formulate the defensive anchor. I'm good with that. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. But where do you leave the rest of the dudes at? Ayaye, maybe gone for G League all year round. Reeves, maybe gone for the G League all year round. How about Kent Bazemore added to the bunch? Huh? Kent Bazemore is on the Lakers. He has all the pieces but the long guys. There's not enough long guys on his team. If there's one deficiency that they really needed, it's that. Davis is always unhealthy. Need a couple more long guys, so you're going to have to make some cuts and moves to make this lineup work. Reeves, I like him. I think to keep him, he's over 6'7". I think you got to make a trade for either Monk or Nunn. Get those kids minutes because they're trying to get paid. Find a team that can play them and get some size. Harry Giles, one of those guys, may be available, and that'd be a good trade-off. I'm going to sign off here. Your boy, Mikey, step back. The Lakers do it again. La GM, it's his time, man. Good Lord. Give this nigga a paycheck. Man, LeBron James, Jesus, doing it again. Peace.